Afternoon, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and we got some new blue Dolfy support. Let's go. I know there's a lot of new set 7 stuff that I probably should make videos on, but to be honest, this is my deck. This is the one that I post so much on the channel that I feel like I'm just so excited for this deck. So yeah, let's get into it. We have a brand new Crocodile level 4. It's another 2K, which is really good. One of the biggest issues with Dolfy is that they only had one 2K being Mihawk, but now with the addition of Law and this Crocodile, we have now 12 2Ks in the deck, which is really, really solid. Now, his ability on field is decent, but not really that great. Basically, on play, you can rest one Dawn, and then you bounce a two cost character back to your opponent's hand. So the only way I see how that's viable is that you can go 7 attack with Dolfy, summon out this guy, Crocodile effect, rest one Dawn, bounce back a 2K blocker, because technically the blocker step hasn't happened yet because my attack is still performing. It's kind of like how I can go Dolfy swing, summon out Blackbeard from the Crocodiles from the old structure decks, and then Blackbeard effect, bounce a blocker, and then hey, the attack now goes through. You don't have a blocker anymore, so what are you gonna do about it? This is better than Blackbeard though, because this guy is a 4-cost 5,000 attack beat stick that has 2K counter. I think Blackbeard either has no counter or only 1 counter, which this card is just a upgrade for it, but has less bouncing ability. It's a decent card. I don't know. It's definitely not as good as the Law or the Weevil or the Jimbei that we got, but it's still a really, really good card. I mean, what else am I supposed to say? It's another 2K that we can have in our deck. Like I said, the biggest issue of our deck for the longest time is that we fixed the issue of removal. We have Red Rock now. We have the issue. We fixed the issue of boss monsters. We have 10-drop Kaido now. That's a draw 4 guy. We just needed a more 2Ks in our deck that could be summoned off our Dolfy ability. And this basically fixes that issue, which now looking at Blue Dolfy going into set 7, I really don't see like any real issues with this leader. Like usually with Blue, I would say, hey, they don't have that much counter, but Dolfy has now 12 2Ks in the deck. Okay, well, then they don't really have boss monsters. Well, Dolfy has not only 9-drop Mihawk, could also play the 7-drop Borsalino that bomb next to 4 or less, and you could also play, of course, the 10-drop Kaido that draws you 4 cards. Those are all 3 really, really strong boss monsters. You can also play the 9-drop Sanji that comes out in next set. That can just summon any character from the top of your deck, which is really, really good. That's 9 or less. I'm probably going to test that in our deck. So you can go stack your deck, put a Mihawk on the top of the deck, draw into a Sanji, summon out the 9-drop Sanji, look at the top card, summon out the Mihawk bomb deck of cards. So you got 2 free 9Ks on the field. That seems really, really good. I'm definitely going to test that out going forward in set 6. But yeah, I really do think we got the boss monsters. We got the removal in Red Rock and 3,000 Worlds. Not to mention the removal in Borsalino and Mihawk themselves as monsters. I think the only really big issue is just, hey, you're going to get attacked a lot. What's stopping someone playing, like, let's say, red or yellow, just beating the shit out of you really quickly before we even get to 10 Dawn? I think this actually solves the issue. Giving us multiple 2Ks is just really, really good, especially since Blue Dolfy doesn't really play from hand, it plays from deck, meaning we can just conserve the 2Ks that we draw off life or in our turns, and be like, hey, look, our hand is just for defense. we're summoning people free from deck. Deal with it. And I don't know how many decks are going to be able to deal with that. I think that's going to be really, really powerful. I still think yellow and red will still be our biggest opposition. And I still think purple Luffy with the ability of Magellan, resetting our Dawn from like, oh, you're going 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Well, I'm going to return you into 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think that still hurts us really bad. The Magellan remove a Dawn effect because it puts out our basically our ratios on how we're summoning dudes. But other than that, I really do think this deck is just really, really strong going into set 7. And we still have more support to be revealed. We still have a blue boa that's effect is a secret. It's a 4-cost 5,000 monster, and it's a secret card. So we're pretty sure it's not a reprint, which is really, really good. I'm just really excited to see where this goes. So I hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid, and I'll tell you more leaks and more One Piece and more Yu-Gi-Oh videos in the future. Bye bye.